Hmm.
Actually, Meisner, were you in the hut too?
I think I was, yeah.
Okay.
Looks like he is.
Right. You're right there with
Yeah.
him. All right. So yeah, you head back into town. It's still, as you rush back into town and basically make a beeline for the inn, everything's still pretty much deserted. Um, you get back to the inn and basically lick your wounds and kind of chill out. Maybe have a few drinks, get a little something to eat. Over the next 8 hours, it's still, I think it was like 10 o'clock in the morning when this all happened. So by 7 o'clock in the evening, um, you have completed a long rest, and you can go ahead and do all your things. And,
To level up, or what do you mean?
nope. No, you don't get XP for resting. Jeez.
I lost track of when we were going to level up.
Is that something that's changed?
You might need to read your rule book again, Eddie. I think, yeah. New version.
Never had a rest like I had before, so.
I hear you. I hear you. No, full HP, spell slots, all those goodies.
But
Get back
me and
at-
Cedric, we were making iron daggers the whole time we were resting.
Okay. Well,
That
then
is
you don't
not
get the long
true.
rest. In that case.
Cedric was not. He talked Duvessa Shane into hanging out with him all night or all day.
Ooh, that's right. I forgot about that. So you're basically just
Wait, you were going
Still
after
just hanging
Duvessa?
out.
I thought you were going after the other one.
No,
Bridehelm.
Markham. Or no, Ogrek. Yeah.
Roderick.
oh the little the redheaded one.
Yeah, I wrote all the names down, but I couldn't.
Yeah, that's all
Didn't make sense until I just read it again. Yeah, Ogrek.
Right. Okay. Yeah, so you can pretty much, hang out with her, I guess do whatever you want.
Okay.
In
I turn to no one and I say, something really weird happened to me a few days ago. I have no idea why, but a courier showed up and gave me some gold, and it's been happening for a few mornings, but now it hasn't happened for like a week. You know what that's about?
Well, I mean, I've just been getting gold added to my inventory without even knowing how it's getting there.
Yeah.
Wait, you have?
Like still?
Mm-hmm.
Today?
Well, it should be at least, right?
Because of the
Is Eddie just doing
guild.
it?
Now,
Yeah, Cedric doesn't know that.
All right, I'm lying.
Marcus,
I'm not
okay,
getting
yeah.
shit.
Yep, I was gonna say. So you noticed that the past, what was it, probably 3 or 4 days, you haven't been getting any gold from them, from the
And we-
unseen hand.
I just say, well, they probably got destroyed somehow. I guess we should check that out when we get some time. Oh wait, you've been getting? Oh wait, you say you haven't been getting?
You have none of you have gotten any gold from the unseen hand in the past 3-4 days.
But see, Cedric doesn't even know that's where it's coming from.
Yeah.
'Cause he didn't have anything to do with that whole thing.
Oh, dude, well, we've told you already. Come on.
Oh, you did?
That.
Okay.
Well, I mean, surely we've been traveling miles. I don't know. And we've been getting it before, right? Technically.
Yeah, you've
for sure.
gotten it a couple times.
I say, Cedric, remember? You must have got hit pretty hard in that fight. That's our share of the Thieves Guild, the Unseen Hand.
Well, I don't know if you remember, but Cedric didn't have anything to do with that. Like he hung out
I know.
and didn't help. So I was gonna RP it that like he just kept getting it and he didn't know why, but he was like he didn't care, so he didn't bother to ask.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's where it's coming from. I thought you knew.
Okay. Oh, that's
I'm role playing that, okay?
yeah.
Yeah. I'm just like, oh, well, that's your share, man.
Cedric's a little disappointed because he thought that people just really loved him.
Nah, you can just thank the rest of us for doing that for you.
Well, I'm probably not going to thank you, but
Maybe buy us
As long
around.
as long as it keeps coming.
At least 2 rounds, I'd say. But
Yeah, I feel like I do that, don't I? If I don't, I will.
Well,
Okay. Marvin, Mr. Zujak.
Yes.
Had you used all your hit dice?
No, I didn't use up any. Or you're saying from before?
It shows you have 3,
Oh.
so you would get back after a long rest. You get back half your level, which would be 3, so you'd be at 6.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So, yeah, some of you or Zujak and Meisner are huddled out in the hut, just I don't know, taking a nap, twiddling your thumbs, waiting it out for 8 hours. And Cedric and no one head back to the inn. And Dwaylen and Felgolas also go back to the inn and just kind of patch up and recover a little bit. And about 8 hours later, say 7 o'clock-ish, Cedric, you hear a knock on your door.
Am I in a room in the tavern then?
Or
like on the tavern door?
Probably.
Okay, so if I'm in my room and I hear it, I'll get up and answer the door.
All right, so you go out and open the door, and it is Dwaylen standing out there. And he looks a little bit nervous. Says, "Listen, thanks for all you've done for me. I'm really grateful. I can now go on live my life without always looking over my shoulder. I'm guessing the Black Network is done for, I would think." And he kind of reaches behind his back and pulls out his, what is it again? Warhammer. Pulls out his Warhammer.
I grab my
Okay.
axe. I
Holds
just put my hand on it.
He holds it out to you and says, "Listen, I probably won't be needing this anymore. I want you to have it. It's always been good to me. Hopefully it'll serve you as well as it did me."
my jaw is like just kind of hanging open a little bit, like holy shit.
I guess I will accept it. I'll probably just kind of do like a like not really say anything or not like just grunt, but like yeah, like I'll give him like a meaningful look and take it.
Okay. All right. So he looks relieved a little bit that you take it, and he looks like he's about to say something, but then he just says, "Well, I'll maybe I'll see you around," and turns around and walks out. So you.
As he's walking away, I say, "Papa."
Really?
He said it.
Or are you kidding again?
I wanted to make a Field of Dreams joke where at the end he asks his dad to play catch with him, but I can't think of how. I can't think of how I can make it about D&D. No, I think Cedric would let it go unsaid. I don't say anything to him. I thank him for the sword, and that's about it.
Okay. Let me see if I can find the thing here. Here we go. So you now have a magical Warhammer.
Nice.
It's a little bit different
Is
from
that an item?
I want a dad too.
I'm adding it
Okay.
to your thing.
Is there something magical about it?
Yeah. Well, basically, it does more damage.
Like, do I need to start making
Magical
my
enough for
arcane
me.
proficient or something?
No, nope.
Okay.
Okay. I've added it to your item attack,
Dang,
the Wayland's
sweet.
Warhammer. It is
All
a
right.
+8 to hit. Yowza.
Yeah, it is.
And then the damage is 2d6 plus your strength +2. So basically a minimum of 7 damage hit.
Yeah, right.
So there you have it.
Awesome.
All right, so yeah, the 8 hours are up. Zujak and Meisner, are you just chilling out there?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna chill here for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess the same.
I'm like sharpening my sword.
Okay. So I guess whenever you guys want, Cedric and no one, you can head downstairs into the inn, or do whatever you want. Same goes for you, Zujak and Meisner. It's right now. It's about 7 o'clock in the evening.
7 o'clock.
And yep. So the long rest is over. You can recover all your stuff.
So I'm getting a little hungry, so I go downstairs to see if I can't get some food.
Okay. As you head downstairs, you see Felgalos is already downstairs eating a meal, having a few drinks. He's surrounded by quite a few townsfolk, and he's telling him the wonderful tale of how he was helping hold off these frost giants that were attacking the city. He sees you come downstairs, and he waves you over. Hey, come over here. See, folks, this fine fellow right here, he was out there helping us too, and we really couldn't have done it without all of them. And kind of goes on for a little bit, telling tall tales. As people kind of lose interest, or not lose interest, but as he kind of winds down, people kind of scatter and go back to their own tables. And
is he telling them about how he is a dragon and was helping kill the frost giants?
He's not going into specifics.
Okay.
So not really. He hasn't told him he is a dragon, or he
Okay.
can turn into a dragon. He's basically just kind of loosely. Basically, a lot of it's
Great.
made up.
Oh.
But telling how he was helping, and how
Okay.
all of you were helping. So finally, he kind of finishes his meal, chugs down the rest of his beer, says, "All right, I'm out of here. I'm gonna try to go clean out whatever's left of the Black Network. Maybe I'll see you around if you need something. Well, not sure how y'all get a hold of me, but maybe I'll show up. Who knows?"
I was gonna say I wanted to ask him. We have. I don't remember if we have said something to him about our mission with the giants and how we were hoping to enlist the help of some dragons. Does he know about all that?
We have told him about that when we first met him. We
Okay.
talked
So
to him about
before
that.
he leaves,
Yeah.
I just want to remind him that we have some other people that might need taken care of, and if there's a way to get in touch with them, we'd really like to be able to, because we might be in the assistance of someone with his particular set of skills.
Mm-hmm. As you're explaining this to him, he doesn't seem to have anything in mind that'll help. But an older gentleman from a couple tables over is kind of listening in, and he slowly gets up and kind of walks your way and says, I couldn't help but overhear, and I guess you're the guys that saved the city from these giants?
We are.
Boy, thank you. Thank you so much. We surely would have been done for if it wasn't for you guys. I tell you what, I've got a shop here in town. All kinds of wonderful, amazing, enchanted items, magical items, all kinds of goodies. You want to stop on over tonight yet? I'll go back. I closed down for the evening, but I'll go back and open it up just for you, and I'll give you some hefty discounts. And I've actually got something that's just what you need. It's basically earrings.
So it's about 6 o'clock right now.
7.
No, yeah.
7 o'clock. How long is he gonna be around? I ask him.
Well, I'm hanging out here in the inn for the evening. I've actually closed down shop, but I'll gladly go back and open up just for you.
Well, let us.
I would take him up on that
If you
personally.
want to
Yeah.
head out.
It's about this time when I start thinking, well, look over to Meisner, thinking about getting something to eat.
Yeah. Could eat.
All right. Okay, so as you're, so the old,
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
I figured that would get some attention.
Good call.
So the old,
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was gonna turn to Zujak and like, do you have like a ritual of sending or anything? But he wasn't even there.
oh,
What are you talking about,
that-
Zedric?
That would have made me like, oh, we should go get Zujak.
Right.
We all would have got here eventually. I promise.
okay, so the old gentleman enchanter says, yeah, it's really an honor to meet you guys. I'm Halmar Sharpweaver. Just follow me. We'll head on over, and I'll see if I have
All
anything
four of
that interests you. And just as you're heading out the door, sorry, what was that?
Are we all together and we all heard that?
Wait for it.
No, just as you're heading towards the door,
Oh.
the door opens up, and in comes Zujak and Meisner.
Pleasant surprise seeing you guys.
Tell you what, guys.
Oh, hey, guys.
Eat later. We're going shopping.
Oh, really? I haven't eaten anything yet, but shopping sounds good.
Maybe a
Oh,
turkey
you
leg
have
or two to go.
cabin?
We look over at the bartender. He's eyeballing us.
Yeah.
So-
Can I go over there, throw down a coin, and get some sort of turkey leg or something
like,
just for the
I
road?
I
follow
see
suit.
I see you like standing there like waiting for like food, and I go up to the guy that's sitting at the bar already, throw down just 10 gold coins, grab his plate, and give it to Zujak and say, "Here, have this."
Okay. The guy that you take it from, like, he all of a sudden he sees those coins plop down and his plate's gone, and he looks up and sees you and is like, "Oh,
I mean, is the
but-
food
well,
like?
there's no need for that." And he picks up those coins again and gives them back to you and says, "No, your coin's no good here. We owe you everything."
Now, is the food like half eaten, or I mean, is it still look pretty good?
Yeah,
or-
it's. I mean, there's
Yeah, it's
half a
like
turkey
thanks,
leg
thanks
on it.
no one.
It just came out.
Guys,
It was just
it's
came
only
out. I just
7.
placed a little
Let's
bit.
go.
I grabbed
Okay,
the
so
fullest
Fine,
plate.
Let's go shopping for 15 minutes, and then we can come back to the tavern.
Okay, so you maybe look around a little bit for a plate that's pretty fresh.
Right. I don't just grab
Okay.
the crapperware.
Okay.
Yeah.
That guy
Oh,
refuses to take your gold and just
Okay.
happily hands over his plate.
Nice.
I'd like to call out to the bartender and say, we'll be back in a few minutes. Could you have some dinner up for us and send some ale over to that one? And I kind of like nod over at Ogrek, but I just call her that one because I don't remember her name.
I most certainly can do that. Absolutely. Would be my pleasure. And he yells back into the kitchen to go grab one of the fresh turkeys real quick and butcher them and cook them up for you.
And then I head towards the door.
Okay. And Felgalas is also interested here and joins you as you head on down the road, just a few shops down from the bar / inn. Almar pulls out his keys, tries about 3 different ones until he finally gets the right one, opens the shop, and you walk in and you see all kinds of items. Rings, necklaces, armor, weapons, a lot of books, a couple of scrolls. It is just stocked full of pretty much anything you can imagine. And he heads back behind the counter right away, rummages around a little bit, and then comes out with a little box that has about a dozen earrings in it. Brings them out to you and says, I think this here's just what you need. I haven't really come up with a proper name for them. I guess earrings of hearing are about right. Basically, if you put on this earring,
Right. That's good, Eddie. I like it.
My guy just shows like a faint smile, like just kind of like.
I like it a lot.
if you put on this earring, it'll let you communicate with whoever else is wearing.
Ooh. Are there other
Gross.
ones that exist in the world?
I mean, yeah, I've sold a couple of them, but I'll need to like calibrate these and set them up so I can give you any counts to look quickly and see if there's 5 of you. I can set up 5 of them so they only those 5 communicate.
Could we have 6?
Oh, most certainly. You can have all 10 if you want. I mean, you can buy all 10 if you want.
Yeah. How much do they cost?
Usually they're pretty expensive, but I think for you guys, I'll sell them for 1,000 gold pieces each.
Ooh. Well, I think we should definitely get some, don't you guys?
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we want to buy any extras in case we meet any people that we want to be able to talk with?
We can always give him one of ours, I guess. So,
That's true.
Yeah.
As long as the one
Yeah.
who doesn't have one stays
True.
with somebody else.
Yeah, I think that's
Okay.
fine. Just
Th-
get 4.
So let's each buy one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And Felgalas
Oh, wait,
also
did
will
Felgalas-
also buy one.
Okay.
And
yep.
he puts it in on his ear right away. Says, well, there you have it. That should take care of communication. You should be able to
Pretty cool.
get a hold of me whenever you want.
Nice.
And there's
Good.
there's like a little blue gem in it. You have to actually reach up and push down on that gem to kind of activate them, like Bluetooth. So
Blue
you
gem.
know, there's not
Alright.
just a constant chatter of you always hearing what everybody else is saying. Yeah. Okay, so you can each add earring of hearing into your inventory and take off 1,000 gold pieces.
So how do
How
I
much
do
would
that?
you say that weighs?
I mean, 0.1.
Like half a pound?
Yeah, not even that much. 0.1 probably. And then he kind of motions around to the rest of it. Fairly sizable building. Bunch of shelves in it. Is there anything else I can interest you in?
I personally would like to shop around a little bit.
Okay.
Do you have any sort of amulet that might make me harder to hit in battle? Kind of protection?
I can, let me think here. I've got, yeah, I think I might, it's not an amulet, it's a ring. But, it's basically the Ring of Quickness, I think it's called.
Okay.
Don't look this stuff up. I'm making all of it up. It's basically it'll help you be pretty quick in battle. Now it needs to recharge, so once per day basically.
Yeah.
If you activate it, it'll give you basically plus. Well, it'll give you +4 to your dexterity, which will
+4,
affect
okay.
your.
Which will change
affect
my
your
modifier, which will change my AC.
AC.
Okay. How much would something like that cost?
Let me think here real quick. So that basically give you a. Well, no, that doesn't actually affect your AC.
Oh. Doesn't it? I thought that AC was a combination of.
Oh no, it's because you have chainmail armor.
Yeah, but I'm not encumbered by heavy armor because of my class.
Yeah, but I don't think you can add that to it. Okay, take that back. It'll for that 1 hour. It'll basically give you a +2 to AC, and that'll be.
Yeah, that's what it was. Okay.
That will be 5,000 gold pieces.
Gold.
Normally about
What is,
8,000, but he's giving you a pretty good discount.
How much
How much
release?
is a platinum piece worth?
Say
The
what?
platinum 10 golds.
Yeah. Yep. So you have
Okay.
2,800 worth of platinum.
Yeah. It's not bad, I guess.
Yeah, it'll put your AC at 19 for an hour each day.
Once a day. Like,
Yep.
would you say, Eddie, that is like once every long rest, or would it treat it like a midnight to midnight?
Midnight to midnight, pretty much.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's once a day.
Okay,
So
so you want that?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. Anybody else?
I look over at
What'd you call it?
Zujak and I'm like, you know what? And I kind of glance back at the guy. I'm like, I bet you this guy here wants a broom of flying.
Flying would be pretty nice.
And then I look at, well, I've also been looking for a couple things myself. Possibly, you wouldn't happen to have any boots of levitation, would you?
Boots of levitation. Now that's an actual thing, right?
Oh, is it?
Ooh. Levitate spell. He looks around a little bit, scratches his head, and thinks for a bit. I'm pretty sure I've got a pair. Oh yeah, they're in the back. And he goes out back and comes back out with some fairly normal-looking boots, surprisingly. Nothing too fancy about them, except the very top of them, around the whole boot. There's just a ring of tiny little kind of red gems in it, and he plops them up there on the counter and says, "Yeah, this right here should certainly do it."
I think I'm just reading a little bit about them because.
Oh, so that lets you levitate someone else too.
Well, but that's the spell, right?
Oh yeah.
Whereas I don't
That's
think
true.
the boots on yourself at will.
Cast on yourself at will. Yeah.
Now
But you
you'd
can
have
only
to use
cast
an
that on yourself.
action. Now, how long does it last?
Dun, 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 dun. Range duration up to 10 minutes.
the target can move only by pushing or pulling against a fixed object or surface within reach.
So, yeah, you could use it to like pretty quickly hop up on top of a building that's 20 feet high or less. That kind of stuff, but you couldn't. It doesn't let you fly.
So right. I mean, yeah. My idea is that, yeah. Well, okay. What
What does this guy have for
What,
sale? Or
what-
what does he deal in?
Pretty much anything. You can find. Not
right?
quite. Maybe not quite. Close to it.
So what are you thinking you want for these things? See a little scuff here on the toe.
I'll buff that out for you. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. For these here, I'd have to say he scratches his head a little bit. How about 4,000 gold pieces for these? Should do it.
4,000. All right. Well, let's keep those out, and I'm gonna keep looking. I guess if you wanna talk with any of the others while I keep shopping.
All right. Like what kind of? He turns to the rest of you and says, "What are you looking for?
Well, I
Being
say,
harder to hit, being quicker, stronger, smarter."
I've been looking at this one spell. I've been seeing all the other wizards using this nowadays, and I thought maybe I might give it a shot myself. Do you have any? Basically, do you have the? I don't know, the scroll for major image?
Major image. Oh. Yeah, he's certainly got that. He goes over to his scrolls, searches around a little bit, comes back with a scroll. Says, "Yep, I've got it right here. I'm trying to find how rare it is. You don't see that anywhere, do you?"
I don't.
Used to show that. Okay. 500 gold pieces, probably.
Okay, I'll take it.
All right.
That's cool. Did you guys see that too?
To see what happens with that. What was that, Dave?
Did you guys see what I just did? Do you have 3D dice on your Roll20?
Oh, you roll a d20.
Yeah. Did you see it on the map though?
Nope.
Whoops.
I wasn't looking.
I didn't mean to click that.
Well, it would still be there, but it's fine. Never mind.
I think the
There's
only
a
you
setting.
see that.
Well, I think there's a setting. But yeah, that could be. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I just thought it was neat. There's a 3D dice thing that you can do in the settings that actually rolls a dice on the map, so it feels like it's a tabletop thing.
Mm-hmm. Nifty. All right. Meisner. What would you be interested in?
I'm flipping through the catalog right now, trying to, find what they all got. Ask him, do you have any shields?
I actually don't have any just normal shields.
Okay.
I've got one or two enchanted ones, but for just normal shields, you'll want to go talk to the blacksmith. Probably he should still be open.
Okay. What kind of enchanted shields are those? Just for curiosity's sake.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'm thinking about possibly getting the dust of sneezing and choking just in case I want to kill us all.
What is that? Is that actually a thing?
Yeah. Like, if I ever decide, okay, this run is done.
I'm so done. Everybody's gonna be done.
Wait.
The only way out. He said it's the what's it called? The dust of choking. Something?
Sneezing and choking.
Choking. That basically it just suffocates people. If you
Right.
like, throw it at them or blow it in their
Now-
face or.
If they succeeded, so when you use an action to throw a handful of the dust in the air, you and each creature that needs to breathe within 30 feet of you must succeed on a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, or become unable to breathe while sneezing uncontrollably. A creature affected in this way is incapacitated and suffocating, as long as it's conscious. Okay,
that
so
in
it can
the handbook, or
repeat
did you-
its saving throw, but basically
Is that in the handbook, or where'd you find that?
it's in the compendium.
Like,
Nice.
There is enough for one use. Good.
All I need.
did you guys see the? Are you guys on the D&D subreddit? Did you see the post today about the custom homebrew item?
Nope.
No. Someone suggested an item for people to play in their games called Jar of Peas.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Did you
That's
see
actually
that?
a pretty genius idea. I didn't read all of it,
Yeah,
but
it's pretty
like
clever.
the first sentence or two was enough for me to like it.
Yeah, you can throw it and it explodes, and a hive of angry bees comes out and attacks everyone within like a 30-foot radius. And there's like a saving throw. But the other thing that was cool about it is you can use it as an item to do +2 to intimidate roll.
Makes
Or no,
sense.
it was like maybe it was like +1d4 to intimidate rolls or something like that. But I thought that was funny.
Mhm. Okay, so Meisner, he takes you over to the wall where he's got just two shields hanging. The first one's just your normal looks like a normal leather shield. It's got a couple gems embedded in it, and he tells you that that's basically a shield that'll give you +4 to AC instead of just 2. And then the other one is a spell guard shield. That gives you +2 to AC, and then also gives you advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. And spell attacks against you have disadvantage.
And what per se are the price ranges of these?
These would probably both of them be about $4,000. Actually, the one that's +4 is probably about 4,000. The other one's about 3,000.
Okay. All right. I thank him for his time and point at something and murmur and walk away.
Okay.
I lean over to the guy. I'm like, so I've been looking for something for quite some time now. I think it just might help us in our quest that we're on. You wouldn't happen to have the Giant Slayer here, would you?
The Giant Slayer.
The Giant Slayer. Look that one up.
I'm right over here,
Boy.
dude.
Maybe I take that one.
+1 bonus to attack and damage. Oof. Oof. He says, yeah, boy, I don't have that one.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I've heard rumors
Heard of it.
that there is a greatsword that's been enchanted. That's basically a giant slayer greatsword. Rumors have it is somewhere south of here. Dun, 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 dun. Where am I? Yeah, somewhere kind of southeast, near Clouthen Vale, Raven Rock, some in that general area. People, I don't quite buy it, but rumor is there's one around there somewhere.
Kidding.
In an old, broken down temple or castle or something. But I don't know. I didn't
So it might
believe
be-
too much of that hearsay.
Right,
Can you
right.
repeat where that is?
Basically southeast of Bryn Shander, near Clouthen Vale, or Raven Rock, Mines of Mirabar,
Not far.
in that general area.
Okay.
But yeah, he does not have it.
What got any magical longbows?
Yeah, I just enchanted one the other day that I'm quite proud of, actually. And he takes you over to a longbow, and it's got the bow and the arrows are both kind of glowing, and there's red gems embedded in it all over the place. This one's quite fancy. Pretty proud of this one. It if you hit something, it will. In testing it didn't always work, but most of the time it'll light them on fire.
Kidding.
So it's pretty nifty, I feel like.
I'm like, I kind of like, I take it and I'm like, like sighting it up a little bit, feeling the balance on it. Yeah, some fine craftsmanship. What are you thinking for this?
Oh, that one's gonna be at least 5,000.
Oh, boy,
That one's,
rough.
That one's pretty fancy.
That is pretty fancy. So, I guess, out of the roleplay, what is like the stats on it? I guess. Like, does it do extra damage or does it just light
Yeah,
them on fire?
I'm trying to. Okay, there isn't actually such a thing.
Right.
So basically, what I'm thinking is they would need to make a DC 18 saving throw, or be lit on fire and take like 1d6 fire damage each turn,
Okay. Okay.
and then they can make a saving throw to put themselves out. Basically,
Gotcha.
each
Gotcha.
turn.
That's pretty good.
I'm regretting this because now I'm going to have to write all that stuff down.
Right. Right.
But it's
I think you said they had to make a DC 18 saving throw.
Right.
which
And
is
about
pretty high.
$5 for that. I only got about $9 left.
Ooh, dear.
So, do you think you can give me a combo deal on this and them boots? I'll give you what I got left,
how much?
along
did you
with
say
those
for the
earrings.
boots?
You said like 4,000. So I think
Yeah.
my
Actually,
character's
and
got
you didn't pay for the earring yet, right?
no. So I'd be 300 gold short.
Okay. He says, oh yeah, if you want all three of those, I can give you a package deal. Throw 300 gold pieces off of that. Sure.
Yeah, let's tell you what, you had some other nice stuff I was thinking. I think you had a nice cloak I saw over there that was looking tempting, but I think we might just do this right here. I think you have yourself a deal.
All right. He brings out a giant pail, sets it on top of the counter for you to start throwing gold pieces in. We will call that bow the Bow of Burning,
Oh.
just because.
Can I?
Should we take a short rest? For
I
him to
look
count?
at it. I look at it and I'm like, I think I want to call this one the hot stuff.
Okay, go for it. And it's basically just your normal. Did you add the longbow there?
I did not. I already had a longbow.
Okay. You can just change that one if you want.
Okay. And then I'll just drag my boots of levitation in.
Yes.
I got like,
I'm trying to
I
think
literally
if
have 15 million windows open.
change the name of this one to Hot Stuff, so that I remember to do the thing.
Nice.
And then I'll make a note of it. If we forget how it works.
Okay. Are you putting like a description in for it?
Actually, yeah, I'll copy paste it in there. I'm just making it. So.
Okay. So like, I mean, and so basically it does the same damage, but then I get the extra, what is it, 1d6?
1d6 if they fail the DC 18 Constitution saving throw, I guess. And they can repeat that saving throw at the end of each.
Right. Now, do I need to like use special arrows for that, or do the arrows just like become enchanted once they hit the bow?
Yeah. It's basically, it's kind of in the combination of the string is like a bright, shiny red, almost clear string. And then the front, the knock. No, that's on the back of the arrow. What's the thing you call where you put the arrows on?
I think it's a knock.
That part in front of the front of the bow.
Oh.
Where you rest the arrow, the rest, basically.
Right, right.
That thing also has a bunch of red gems in it, and it's once an arrow touches both parts of that is when it kind of lights up and it's enchanted.
So like the boots, when I slip them on, they look way too big, and when I slip them on, they just like immediately like change to fit perfect.
Yeah,
Like
no
Marty
shoelaces.
like the Nike shoes in Back to the Future.
Right, like there's no
Yeah.
there's no shoelaces or anything. It's just like perfect fit,
Okay.
and the scuff disappears.
Yeah.
Did you take my money?
I'll let you do that.
Okay.
I turned to Meisner and asked him if he wants to go to the blacksmith shop tonight.
Cool.
I have a few questions before I move that route,
Okay.
but I'll keep it in mind how this
what-
goes.
What can I help you with?
Have you heard of the Cloak of Arachnida?
Cloak of what now?
Arachnida? Arachnida. if my memory does not fail me.
Hello, huh?
Something juicy.
What? Did you roll for damage too, Marcus? What'd that do?
Oh, well.
I
mean,
like
so I'll
how
just
it
give me my
prints the
normal.
description right there.
Right. No, that is actually
That is
really
cool.
cool.
I changed the name of something too, Eddie.
Okay. Okay, that yeah, he does have that. Wait, what? Ooh, nice.
Bludgeoning.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
First one's a crit. Okay, he does
You
have
see the name
that-
of it too?
the name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I changed the name of the Warhammer.
Yep. Lydia.
Aha.
I see ya. That cloak of Arachnida, I guess, is gonna be 5,000 gold pieces, and he does have one.
All right. Next question. Do you have an immovable rod?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've got a bunch of those.
Just ask Ogric.
Oh boy.
Oh dear. Dun. How rare are those?
Oh,
Probably not as rare as that cloak. Uncommon. Okay, yeah, that thing is only going to be like 250 gold pieces.
okay.
Those are. I mean, you don't see people walking around on the street with them, but they're not
Right.
super common.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take one of those.
All right.
Unless. Yeah, no, I'll take one of those.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead and just drag it into your thingamabob.
Okay.
I look over at him and I say, yeah, so you got the cloaks out. I was wondering if I could get the cloak of protection.
You've got the cloaks out.
Oh, protection.
Amazing.
Oh, yeah. I think I've got one of those. And he kind of rifles through them and comes out with one that, if this wasn't like way in the past, you'd be like, oh, that's Doctor Strange's cloak. Let's see. One's item. I think that one's gonna have to be 5,000 gold.
I said, boy, that seems expensive, but
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's a lot of work to enchant these.
yeah, and I'm sure you got to put food on the table for your family. So
I do.
okay, well, I'll take it.
Roll for insight to see if he's lying about it.
He's pretty old. I mean, he's maybe got a wife, but his kids are most likely out of town.
Is that cloak of protection? I'm looking at it too. Is that always +1 to AC?
Yeah, I would think so. Right?
Yeah, that's what I think so.
Yep.
Plus, got the +1 for saving throws.
Mm-hmm. That's
Can
kind of
you
nice.
wear a cloak? Can you wear a cloak over armor, or is that like the
Yeah.
difference?
Right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it would be
Yeah.
considered armor. So
No, it wouldn't be armor. Like, you could have leather armor or what. Have the cloak on him.
Does he have another one? Does it matter?
He does not have another one.
Another
Sorry.
cloak of
The cloaks,
protection.
the cloaks, he's got pretty much kind of one of each. He doesn't sell that many of them, and when he sells one, he just enchants another one and
I see.
kind of keeps one on.
No problem.
I mean, I look over and I say, you know, you should think about getting the Cloak of the Bat. That would be kind of cool.
Or the Elven Cloak. I would take that Elven Cloak. Just got no more monies.
Ooh, fly at a speed of 40 feet.
But only at night. You can also turn into a bat.
What? I could be the Batman.
Cast polymorph on yourself, transforming into a bat.
You could, Cedric. You could.
Ah!
The only thing holding you back is yourself.
What does it do? It just lets you fly? Is that the thing?
Well, that and his severe lack of gold.
Oh.
On a more serious note, I turn over and I say, so I was wondering, do you have Instant Fortress lying around here?
Instant Fortress.
I just think it'd be maybe come in handy for, you know, me and my companions if we get into some trouble.
Oh, really?
Seems like it would be handy.
Yeah. I don't have that one, but I can get it for you. I'd have to do a little bit of searching around.
Okay.
Wait. Oh, okay. Roof, door, and walls each have 100 hit points. Community non-manageable.
What's the difference?
Only the
between
thing, the
that and your
catch there
cabin?
is only a wish spell can repair the fortress.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could. I'd have to look around for a bit, but I could probably find you one in the next couple weeks. Boy, it kind of depends where I can get one, on what I have to charge you, but it's probably going to be at least 10,000 gold pieces.
10,000? Okay.
At least. And it depends. If I can get a good deal from someone on one, it'd be 10,000.
Okay.
It could
Well,
very well be more.
we'll be using the Earrings of Hearing, so I'd say just pop one of those in and just let us know when you get it.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
We'll be on channel 19. Wait.
Yeah, I don't know if I
1996.
I don't know if I want there to be another one of those floating around that someone could pop in sometime.
Huh?
I assume it's kind of like Discord, where you can tell if someone's listening. You know, they pop
Yeah,
in.
you hear a little.
Okay.
You hear a little ping.
Bloop.
When someone listens in.
User Barathgard has entered the channel.
I turned to him and asked him if he has another one, and if I could purchase another immovable rod, and maybe get a slight discount here on getting a double purchase of it.
Sure. How much did I say?
You said
200 gold feet.
Yeah, so
Hold on,
he'll
even-
sell you 2 of them for 450.
450. Okay. All right. Do that.
That one I'm also curious to see how you. Those would be
Okay.
really interesting.
Dude, I got some really good ideas if he wants to
Yeah.
just throw it in as a bonus for me.
An immovable rod? Not so much.
Fine.
And you still got a little bit left, don't you?
You got a couple pennies, I do. I got 1 platinum, I think.
Oh yeah, 1 platinum. So, man, you're broke. But
You
got
see
some
my
awesome-
boots?
Got some awesome stuff. Boots
I
of
mean-
Now-
levitation and hot stuff.
Now,
Yeah,
I guess
the
I
hot
need
stuff,
to. I guess the whole reason for getting these is can I do the infinite ladder with them?
Oh.
Well-
Yes. But there would need to be some kind of strength check. Because you'd have to pull yourself
Right.
up. You'd have to pull yourself up basically with one hand and then put the
Yeah.
next one above it. Or I think the immovable
Yeah,
rod
that's-
works like that.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Strength or dexterity
Yeah.
for that.
Okay, yeah, there's
But-
just a button
Well,
on one end. That
But
you
he could just. Does it require an action to press the button?
Yep.
So
I
I
mean, when
guess.
when you're in combat, it's gonna be pretty slow, but
Yeah.
Oh, but outside of combat, it'd be
outside
pretty
of combat,
fast.
you can just pretty much
Go.
go for
You know, climb 100 feet in the air.
it.
I got boots of levitation, baby. And then, hot stuff. They can't touch me.
I mean,
Yeah, I'd say that would work. If
Okay.
you want to go like 60, 70, 80 feet in the air,
mhm.
there'd be a couple probably strength checks just to see if you can make it all the way up there, because you'd have to
But
be
then
doing one-armed pull-ups basically all the way up.
But then you notice that my muscles, and then you realize that that's not really going to be an issue.
Yeah, it wouldn't be super difficult. For you, probably no sweat most of the time. But
Is
yeah,
that another
yep,
muscle?
that should
I mean,
work.
heck, my beard could be doing it while I have my hands free, but
The muscles all the way down. Nice. Okay, yeah, so you can get 2 of those.
okay, cool.
Anything else for anybody?
I do want to know if we're going to go to the blacksmith shop or if I might want to try to do some stuff here.
Such as...
Well, I want to get rid of some stuff. Would he buy just non-magical weapons if he
Oh
wants
yeah,
to use
he'd buy them and then enchant them and sell them.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay. How much would
The
you give me?
long con.
Yeah. How much would you give me for 2 scimitars, a light crossbow?
Slow down. 2 scimitars.
A light crossbow.
30 light crossbow.
2 long swords.
Why can I not find a crossbow?
It's a light crossbow.
Plus 2 long swords,
Yep.
was it?
2 long swords and a short sword.
He'd give you about 75 gold for all.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take him up on that.
Alright. And then do the stuff. As you hand him all over, he's like, boy, this'll keep me enchanting for a while.
This'll what?
Keep him enchanting for a while. Okay, are you removing those from your inventory?
Yes, I'm doing it now.
Let's see
I still have skooma.
it.
The memories.
3 bottles of skooma. Ring of quicknessity.
You like that?
Yep.
Dude, my guy's like the jewel master at this point.
Everybody make a perception check. Just for fun. Seven, 0, nothing. What?
Right,
16.
nothing.
Did yours not pop in right away either? Oh,
No,
are
it-
you using the 3D dice,
Yeah,
Dave? Yeah.
that's why.
Okay.
It pops up after a second.
None of you noticed this except Meisner, so just kind of tune out. Meisner, you notice there is a guy outside the shop looking in, and he seems to be kind of checking guys out, just kind of watching. He's outside, like across the street, not directly outside of it. So yeah, continue, or let the others know, or ignore them, or flip them off, or whatever you want to do.
Yeah, flip him off.
Okay.
No, I don't. No, I nudged Zujak. Hey, does that guy look familiar? Or, did you take a look over there?
I kind of try not to, look too like obviously at him, but steal a glance.
You see him out there. He's got a hood up, and he looks unfamiliar. Looks like probably some kind of half-elf. Sharp nose, chin. Can't see the ears because the hood's up, but you can see a little bit of very, very, very light blonde hair. Almost white. And you do not recognize him.
Okay. So I say, no, I don't. Hey guys, I think we got ourselves a kind of person out there that's a little bit interested in us. We should maybe either try to catch him or try to slip out the back.
Tell you what, I'm going to be right back.
All right.
You guys figure out what you're doing.
Well, while Eddie goes away for a second, guys, I rolled a 10 to see just as carefully as Zujak tried not to be seen. I turned around like, what? like kind of loudly and
most definitely seen. Luckily, God was away from the table, and things were fine.
I've started, I have a dice on my phone now, and I've started rolling, to decide things in my day-to-day now.
Like, will this customer get an early sale pricing? Nope. 20% higher.
No, but if I'm at the bar and I can't decide what beer I want, I'll roll for it.
Always a tough choice.
That's kind of cool. Check this out.
Okay. What are you doing?
I don't know. I think we got sidetracked there a little bit.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Continue. And if anybody else wants to buy anything,
we've all been made aware of that guy.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm done shopping, so I'm gonna kind of move towards the door and maybe look out the window.
Okay.
Can I roll for perception too? Or what did you have? Oh no, I already rolled for perception. I know what I see and don't see.
Yeah, but as you head over and look out the door, you basically see what Zujak saw. Guy with a hood up, light hair, sharp features, almost white hair. It's kind of not being overly sneaky, but just kind of walking back and forth out there, kind of keeping an eye on the magic shop.
Does he react to me
shop.
moving? Does he react to me like moving towards the window and looking at him?
Not really. It almost seems like he's just kind of waiting.
Okay.
I'm like,
I turn around to see if my friends are still busy or if they're about done shopping.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely. I think I'm definitely done shopping. Doesn't look like I'm looking around anymore.
I believe I have shopped till I dropped.
I pick a candied rat off the counter, like the candy section,
Okay.
Right. And
And,
I go over there and like, no. This is like, no.
I walk out the door. I walk out the door, like staring obviously at the hooded guy.
Okay. As soon as you head out the door, he kind of stops walking back and forth, and he looks up and sees you coming, and he kind of waves at you and motions you over. And
Okay.
are you all heading over there, or?
I walk up to him with like my hands on my axes
Okay.
at the bell.
Is everybody there, or is it just you by yourself?
Oh, maybe
I go. I don't know what everyone else does.
yeah, I'm
Maybe I
on my
trap-
way. I'm snacking
gonna-
on my candied rat.
yeah.
Okay.
Avoiding puddles.
Okay.
Did you pay for that?
I threw a couple copper on the table.
Throw it in the bucket on top of all the gold. Like
Candied rat. I like that. What exactly is that?
what do you think it is?
It's a candied rat.
Nice.
It's like sugar coated skin, hairless rat.
I'm thinking, yeah, like a hairless rat. I mean, obviously,
It's on a stick.
roast it a little bit, and then.
Well, maybe
It's
tail
it's
and
actually
just,
it's actually
Oh.
dried. It's like dried, like cured,
Okay, gotcha.
but then it's also like covered in like a kind of a light coating of like a glaze.
Yeah, like caramel and then dipped in sugar.
Yeah, yeah,
Man, I like one of those.
yeah. It's pretty good.
Okay. So yeah, as you.
I walk up to
Dude,
the guy and I say,
I lived on the street,
Oh, that's right.
so this is like bringing back home memories. Okay, go ahead, Dave.
I walk up to the guy and I said, "Are you looking for some skooma?"
He says, I'm not actually. His head tilts a little bit. He's a little bit surprised, but seems happy that you asked, actually, or relieved, or not insulted at all. But he says, so you guys are the group that saved this town from these giants, and I see you're interested in some magical items. That's what everybody hears, except
Well,
for no one. No
I
one.
got no more money.
Well, so no one. You hear in the thieves'
Okay.
cant as he's talking
Oh.
to the others.
Oh, nice.
Oh, should we take our headphones off?
If you want to.
For how long? 5 seconds?
Actually, that's a good question. I'll put it in the chat.
Just put it in the chat when we can
Do
come
we
back.
have to take our headphones off?
Not if you don't. I don't care.
I'm going
I mean,
to.
we could,
For
I
fun,
guess,
I'm gonna do it.
just deafen it, I guess.
Yeah.
Just put it,
Everybody
put it
take
in
your
the chat
headphones
when I
off
can come
except
back.
Marcus.
Okay.
It's fine. And then don't watch the video. All right. He basically says, listen, I've got some stolen magical items that I'm trying to get rid of. I can give you possibly the best deal you'll ever get if you're interested.
And I like respond to him about how we saved the city, but I actually say, well, any certain items, or do you just have a nice array to choose from? And how good
Well,
of prices are we talking?
I've only got a few. The best one probably that I've got right now is the Amulet of Health. It'll basically make your constitution change it to a 20 when you're wearing it. And normally that thing would be $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. I can probably sell that to you for like $1,000.
$1,000. So how? What does it do again? Sorry.
Basically, it makes your constitution score 20. When you're
Oh,
wearing it.
really?
Yep. And it's a super rare item.
Well, I think we'd definitely be interested.
Okay. That's
what,
good to hear. We'll want to keep it on the DL here.
Okay.
I
Okay.
haven't been caught yet selling stuff, but if we certainly don't want the town guards catching us here selling stolen items. So just follow me. Follow me if you want. We'll make a deal.
Okay. Okay. So I'll tell you what. I don't have 1,000 gold on me. Do you mind if I scrounge it up?
No, not at all.
Unless I can put it on deferred payments.
Yeah, I'm afraid I can't do that. I kind of got to move on.
Okay.
Out
All
of
right.
town
Well.
before I get caught.
Okay. So I guess you could bring the rest of the guys back in.
Okay.
So, guys, seems like we got ourselves a decent opportunity for some, say, goods.
Hmm.
I guess the item he has. So we're like, I motion him over to like a little huddle, right? And I'm telling them this. So he has an amulet. That one worn will raise your Constitution to 20. And is willing to give us a bargain price of he only needs 2,000 gold for it.
I'll take it.
You only got one of these suckers?
I believe so. He seemed pretty limited on his goods at the moment, but maybe we could try to keep in touch with him in the future for other goods.
It makes you that much tougher for 2,000, and we just spent 5,000 on like. That's awesome.
Well, you know what? I'm glad I grew up on the streets. Comes in handy sometimes. Take another bite of the rat.
Right.
So I mean, are you guys willing to split that money up, or is one person, wanting to chip in? I know I don't have the gold for it, but.
So no, wait. What is this?
Well,
What does it do again?
Sounds like Dujek wants it.
Okay, it's an amulet. Okay, Eddie, make sure I guess I'm saying this right. It's an amulet that, when worn, will raise your Constitution to 20.
Robbery.
Yep.
And you'd always have a Constitution of 20, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't necessarily play like that. But...
Do we have an audience?
We might.
Uh-oh.
Happening?
Yeah, I can.
I heard a laugh.
He said, "Yeah, you can." So.
You gotta make us, you can.
Can easy, can auch flat Dutch. Come on.
Das ist unverständlich.
I'm Bier bitte.
Anywho,
Bitte sprechen Sie langsamer.
exactly.
Ich verstehe das nicht.
Lederhosen.
There you go. Anywho, yeah, it's basically an amulet that will make your Constitution score 20 when you're wearing it.
Damn.
And you took them kind of to the side, kind of away from him to discuss this, or is he right there with you?
We're kind of just a little bit aside from him.
Okay. Okay, so he's just standing over there,
wanna
just
look-
kind of
Yeah,
patiently
yeah.
waiting.
Horrible. I roll for insight to see if the guy looks shady.
Oh, he looks shady.
Because Cedric does still want to
I said-
kill no one, and he doesn't necessarily believe in anybody that no one vouches.
Okay.
But I roll pretty poorly, so I probably trust the guy a lot.
I mean, he seems like a decent guy. It actually almost seems like he might not like no one, which kind of makes...
Well, I'm all for it. Dujak, I think if you want it, you should get it, man.
Well, I definitely want it, for sure. Well, at least I think it's something that we should at least buy because
Right.
it's very good. So,
Agreed. I guess, yeah. I guess I don't know what financial state people are in at the moment.
I mean, I still got got
mean,
money to
I
burn.
just used pretty much all my gold in this shop back there. I have platinum.
I mean,
Who's gonna wear it? Because I'll buy it if I'm gonna be the one that wears it. But my constitution is already pretty high, and maybe someone who doesn't have a good constitution should buy it.
Right. Well, my constitution's pretty good, or not very good. So
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
it would
you're
definitely
gonna
work.
have it.
I mean, it would definitely be like super good on me. But I mean,
You're
I can
also
pay
broke.
you. I can pay you back for it then.
yeah, that works.
Oh, I don't know if I trust you, no one. You know, how do I know you're not just gonna sell it to the first person that comes along on the street?
Why would wait? What?
Like, I'm referencing Tolber's pipe
No.
sold away.
Yeah, that was a hefty profit. You'll get your money back.
Hold on.
Or I guess, or the thing is like someone else could also do it if they're in the front line and just need.
All right, I guess I decide to do it. Am I paying for them outright, or are we gonna split it?
So I mean, I have 1 platinum.
How do I have so much platinum? Does everybody else only have a little bit?
No, I have 4,000.
No. I have 4,000 too. Gold,
Oh, okay. So,
please.
how much was the whole thing? 2,000?
Too large.
I guess I could. Well, I guess I can return these boots, guys, and I'll just pay for it straight up.
Nah.
Well, I
I'll,
already rolled to decide to chip in for him.
I guess you're 286 platinum pieces. I mean, 200 platinum pieces. Same as 2,000.
Yeah, would cover it.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, I'll just buy it. I'll buy it from the guy.
Okay.
Okay, so I
I give him 200 platinum pieces.
You give it to no one or to?
To whatever his name is.
yeah,
Okay.
you give it.
So as you walk over to him to hand him the 200 platinum pieces, he kind of freaks out a little bit and looks around. Whoa! We shouldn't do that here. Let's
Oh!
go back in the. I mean, he was talking in Thieves' Cant, which I guess
Right,
you guys
right.
didn't quite realize.
Yeah, I go up to you and I'm like, whoa! I was like, hang on, man, this stuff is stolen. Like, let me handle the deal. So that way, nothing suspicious happens.
Stolen. Andrew has no problem with that. As a pirate, he absolutely understands this 100%.
Yeah, I'm like, you worried about this now?
No, I just didn't know that.
Okay. So, so I guess I turn to the guy and say, in Thieves' Cant, I say, is there a certain meeting place you want me to meet you at, or can we just do? Is it somewhere close?
Yeah, we can. I mean, if we just hop back in an alley somewhere a little bit out of sight, we'll be fine.
Okay. So, I guess I'm not going to take the money from you, Cedric, but you want me to make the deal for you?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay.
I
So,
follow the guy.
who are you following?
The guy into the alley to give him the platinum to get the thing.
He's not going to do it with you because you don't have a Thieves' Cant.
All right. Well,
So at
I'm
this
not-
point,
I'm not
at
paying
this
for
point,
something that I can't even go get.
at this point, the
I don't-
guy is back in the alley, just kind of standing there, just kind of waiting on you to come back there.
Yeah, I walk in there.
Okay. All right. So he reaches into his pocket and comes out with a pretty fancy-looking amulet. got a nice big red, almost glowing red gem of some sort in it.
Yeah.
And he holds out his hand for the platinum, or the gold, I guess he's expecting. But platinum will surely work.
Okay. So I take the thing and I give him the platinum.
All right. Is everybody else? Did you go back there by yourself, or is everybody else back there?
I'm kind of on the end of the alley, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
You know, whistling as a copper walks by, but.
Okay.
So look out.
Okay, so you're about, the alleyway is kind of a long alley, all the way kind of through past about 3-4 buildings deep. And then there's another smaller alley that kind of splits off perpendicular. You're kind of right at the intersection of the two alleys, or I guess basically a T.
Okay. Yeah.
And just as you hand over the platinum, and you just have your hand on the amulet, you see and hear from the other end of the alley, there are 4 guards come rushing in there. Hey, what's going on there? And just as they shout out, the guy you're trying to make a deal with here grabs back tries to grab back the amulet.
Ooh.
And
Right?
dexterity. Okay. You manage to grab a piece of it, but he's also got a hold of it.
I punch him in the face.
Sadly, you've only got the chain part of it, and he's got the kind of the amulet, brooch, whatever.
I see what's
And
happening.
He yanks that away, and he takes off running. And the guards come running towards you. And at that point, he has your platinum pieces also.
Okay.
Yeah,
At this
I know.
time here, I polymorph him.
Oh, shit. Into...
Let's see.
Wait, polymorph me or polymorph the other guy?
The bad guy, the guy that's running away. Sorry.
Now,
I turn him into a.
Newt.
I don't think a newt is a thing I can.
No.
I'm actually going to... You need to be able to see him, right?
Let's see here, 60 feet.
And you were at the end of the alley, maybe watching in... Maybe
How far was the alley?
It's probably 100 feet all the way across, but Cedric and this guy were halfway across, right at the intersection of a T. And actually, let's do this real quick. So, there's Cedric here. You guys are all here. Ah, dang it. One of my side buttons on my mouse is refresh the page. Yay. Give me a second.
Nice. Outplayed.
Come on. Why you no load? There we go. Okay. So there's this guy. He's here making a deal with Cedric. Alright. So the alleyway is shape. So then there's another one. So, and as soon as the guards yell out, actually I guess it's kind of this. As soon as the guards yell out, this guy dashes off. Excuse me, dashes off in that
Do I
direction.
get an opportunity attack? Because we were kind of clutching at each other.
Only with like a fist. What you were trying, trying to grab the amulet was basically all the opportunity attack you had. You would have had to grab him. By the time you get ready to punch him, even he's out of range. So,
all right, I tackle him.
Zujak.
I chase him and tackle him.
Well, we'll get there. Zujak, I am going to have you a perception check to see if you noticed quick enough what's going on.
Okay.
That you get that polymorph off before he's around the corner. 18. Okay, so you see kind of the guards running in, Cedric trying to grab the amulet, this guy taking off with the platinum pieces, and you quickly do your polymorph, but he's just around the corner, and you can't be quite sure if you got him or not. It's pretty close, but you're not sure. You can't see him.
Okay, well, do I say what I tried to turn him into?
Sure.
I tried to turn him into a cow.
You don't hear any.
Okay, so, well, the thing is, if it doesn't turn him into I'm like, okay, so technically I wouldn't lose the spell slot if it doesn't work.
No.
Are you sure?
Well, I mean, if he succeeds, basically what I'm wondering, are you saying that you're not sure if I turn him into it because I can't see him anymore, or because when I cast it, he's not in range anymore, or?
Basically, you can't see him. Yeah. Actually,
so you can't cast it.
You know what? In that case, yeah, you'd still have that spell slot because he'd be in range, but you can't see him.
Okay.
So just as you're ready to cast the spell, he's already out of sight, so then you just hold off.
Okay.
Would make sense, yeah. So you'd keep that spell slot.
So, what's in this area right here?
There's just big buildings.
Like how high?
There's a little area probably that's like 1 story, and then the rest of it's 2 stories high, so 15 feet and 30 feet.
15 feet and 30 feet. So, there's the guards. So, I think as soon as I see him starting to flee, I don't know. can I like basically hit my levitate boots, jump up in the air towards the top of the? I guess kind of like jumping / pulling myself up the side of the building
Okay.
to get to the top.
To the very top at 30 feet, or?
Well, like, is there like a roof that I can run around at, like a lower level, or do I
Yeah,
have
there's
to
a
go like?
lower level. You can easily get up to the, but then you'd have to do levitate again to get up to the very top. And let's actually,
Look at levitate.
well, I was thinking let's just go ahead and roll initiative. That way it
Okay, nope. I think that's a good idea.
keep track of who's going when and what.
Okay. Yep.
See. Okay.
Daggum, I don't know why my is really so low.
Gosh.
Now you still, Zujak, you still get that +5, right?
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I'm still ahead of that guy though.
That was
okay.
Damn.
All right. So no one, I guess that was your turn, was hopping up on top of the
a good.
roof
So
somewhere over there. And
So
you
I
still
guess it's
have
like
some
this.
Movement.
yeah, I mean, technically, okay. Let me look here.
Meisner,
I mean,
how come your HPs aren't full?
Aren't
I guess
they?
it's like this. Technically, if this is the case,
I don't know.
it means I can
my
just
thing-
literally dash him down.
Actually, wait. If... Yeah, Meisner, you get advantage, right?
Yeah.
So you actually go first.
Okay. Put me back down.
Okay.
Oops.
Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. How far can I move using my 40 speed and also a dash?
You can move 8.
80?
Yep.
I mean,
There.
got him.
So you're just dashing after him?
I guess so, yeah.
Alright. Can you dash with a bonus action?
I don't. You're saying as opposed to like,
So that
Doing
action,
two.
or that dash would have been an action, so now you bonus action.
so, gotcha. Let me quickly see here. No, I don't.
Okay.
Well, I'm trying to think here. I know I can attack on a second. All right.
You have a second attack if, or
Uh,
two
second
attacks
if I
if
attack.
you use
Yeah,
attack with
and I
your
think
action.
I only can rage as a bonus. So yeah, I guess.
Okay, so
that'd
you're
be it, yeah.
you manage to kind of you take off very fast, just as he takes off,
Okay.
and you manage to catch up with him just around the.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
he's still at a kind of a full run at that point. So now it's
Okay.
no one.
Okay. So, pretty simple, really. I use my bonus action for my dash, and using my cunning, whatever, and I run. Let's see here. Look, I get 60 feet. So
Do you guys mind if I retcon?
you want a bigger area, huh?
No,
Oh.
I just realized it makes absolutely no sense for it to be that close.
You cheating little booger.
For what? For it to be what close?
we're thinking that.
If you think
Okay.
about it, if he takes off running and you go from here to here,
Okay,
while he goes
but
from here to
technically,
here,
if we would do this, then he would actually be right where Cedric is, because he's late on the initiative.
well, but you would have been surprised. So he would have
What?
gotten
We were
one.
staring at him,
Yeah, but you weren't expecting him.
and he was fighting with Cedric over the gem.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's why I'm
Yeah,
only
I
moving
was
him
going
30
down.
feet. I'm only moving him
Okay,
30 feet
okay.
his speed instead of a dash. So yeah, that just makes more sense.
What a dirty, rotten DM.
Sorry, I mean, gotta make it interesting.
Okay, I'm back here again.
Actually, yeah, go for it.
Are you doing anything different, Meisner? You could probably still
Well-
catch him.
That's what I'm thinking here. That's 60. So I mean, that's 80 right there. So
Okay, well, there you have it. I guess I'll catch up to him with your fancy 40 speed. Unreal.
Hang on a second. I need to look a little bit what I can do, because
I gotta run harder.
okay. Oh, you know what? I think. Yeah, for white. Okay. Maybe I'm wrong on this, but I think I can climb buildings without having to use extra movement.
Yep.
Now, does that mean that I can go from like here to here by hopping up over that building?
No, you'd still be going up 30 feet and then down 30 feet, which counts as 60 feet. I think normally going up and down, like climbing something, counts as double movement.
It's just not halved.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's half because it's difficult terrain.
So you could still get to there, and then you'd still have an action, since you're only using the bonus action to dash.
Okay.
Perhaps a flaming longbow.
Right in the foot.
Can you hit him from there?
Okay, so I dash around the corner, and I what do I do? What's the distance there? Actually, I can move here, I think, right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. That's 15 feet. What an annoying situation you put me in here. I had it all ready to go.
Sorry.
Bet it would be. Yeah, I think we're going to boy. Hang on. Let me get my measuring stick out.
What a horrible initiative roll I had.
So I will
Completely useless.
basically he's running and I literally just wait. Yeah, I guess I just run past him because I can do 30, 30, and 30.
Oh, so you're dashing with your action.
Yeah,
Okay. Yep.
which I think. Let's see, where is that? It'll be here.
Won't you have to run around him so you don't take an opportunity attack?
Would I take an opportunity attack in this case?
Not in this case. He is completely focused on running.
Okay. End of turn.
Okay. So now it is the 1, his turn, and he just dashes up here, all the while shouting, "Stop! Stop where you are!" And he'll just... And it's Zujak.
Okay, I'm going to... I want to teleport.
Whew.
Ooh.
30 feet there.
Okay.
And then I'm going to run 25, 30.
And now he's a cow.
Should I? I mean, I guess it's not as necessary anymore. I may save it. I'm just going to use my dash action and run up here.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
So this guard, he also is just running right. All four of them are running up there, but it is what it is. Okay, now it is the guy you were making a deal with. So he's at a full run. Meisner, you come up beside him.
And we're just like passing him.
Yeah, just as you come up beside him, no one and Zujak go whizzing past, run around in front of him, and just stop.
Yeah.
He's still at a full run, and he comes to a stop, like, right in front of no one, and is, like, looking at you like, what the heck are you doing? And he says, guys, you better run. You're all going to be arrested.
Would Meisner get an opportunity attack there if he wants one?
The walks past.
Yeah.
I just say, hand it over, and we'll let you go.
He's like, he's now about to try to make his way around. No one says, like, we'll settle up later. Get out of here. They're coming. And he's still here, but he's moving to run to the left.
Whoops! He just has his short. He only has his shorts left.
So, what are you trying to take?
The amulet.
Okay, the amulet is now in two pieces. Cedric had grabbed the chain part of it.
Okay, so not the chain, obviously.
You do, while he's arguing or talking with Zujak there for, 2 seconds, you see as he slips the amulet into one pocket, and you're able to just reach in there. Boop. Without him noticing.
Oh, yeah. And then, I just, step aside and yell, "He went that way!"
Pointing in which direction?
This way, as he's running by. Is he still there, or is he running away?
He's if you step aside him, let him pass, he's going to kind of continue running. But for right now, this instant, he's still running.
Okay.
So it's the next guard here, and he's also running up towards you all, telling you to stop. And then it is Owl.
It's just gonna fly up there, I guess.
Okay. Cedric.
Okay.
I'm guessing I wouldn't have had time to learn major image.
Probably not.
Too bad.
Cedric is gonna move right to here
Okay.
and try to just smash this dude. I'm so furious at him.
Okay.
Try to punk me.
Wait, would he have kept running, or did he just stop then as well?
That's what I was gonna say.
Well, see, these turns kind of all happen simultaneously. So while Zujak was talking to him, no one was pickpocketing him.
Well, I was
Cedric
gonna say
running up behind him, and he was moving like when no one then stepped aside after pickpocketing him. He was about to continue running, but just as he was about to go running, Cedric comes up and runs in front of him.
And hits him in the head with a hammer.
All right.
Does he hit
With
him?
a 12 is going to miss. A 3 and a 4.
It's like he runs up behind him and just like hits the air.
Okay. So the second one will
Sweet advantage. Eddie,
definitely
give
hit.
it to me. Give it
No
to me.
advantage. No advantage.
All right.
But it hits. So that'll be 17 bludgeoning damage. Owie. So you wind up with that hammer and take a swing at him. And you feel like an electric energy kind of coursing through the hammer as it hits. And it seems like there's just an extra little bit of force put into it. And you just whack him up into the wall. And he is now sitting at the bottom of the wall, battered, bruised, and not looking so hot.
Is he prone?
Yes.
All right.
Anything else?
I'm done then.
All
I don't think I really can do anything. The bonus action. So yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
My turn. I'm just
This
happy to have smashed him.
This last guard runs up here, and then it's my turn.
All right, so, I mean, I guess, are we trying to keep this guy from running away now?
You guys can do whatever you want. Cedric is furious. That's all. He's like out of his mind, angry about it. That the guy took his platinum and still tried to run off with the amulet. And I would say because of his distance, Cedric doesn't know that no one has the amulet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was
and
so
also
sneaky
because of
that
the
even
great sleight of
Zujak
hand.
didn't see it.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, okay. I
what you
basically, I guess, I'm just turning and waiting for the guards, I guess. I got no problems with them.
All right. No one.
So, boy, I'm actually not quite sure what I would do.
Oh, there he is.
Sorry.
And the 6 seconds has passed, and he just stands there frozen.
I'm just like stunned at the force of the hammer that smashed him into the wall, and so I don't do anything. I'm like, holy crap. Okay, that works.
All right. So it is this first guard's turn. He comes running around this corner. Just as Cedric just up and belts this guy into the wall, he sees the guy crumple up against the wall. He says, "Holy shit! I am out!" And he keeps running.
I turn around and shout, "Run along!"
As he takes off running, this beaten down guy He's prone, but he sees the guards over there and is like, "Help! Help! Guys! Help!" And it's Zoojack.
Can I just hold my action to see what these guards do?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so this next guard, pretty much they're all running. I should have really put all their initiative together.
Should all have the same initiative.
Yeah. But they're all basically doing the same thing. Running around the corner, seeing what happened. Oh shit. And keep running. And as they all run.
Dang, that's a hammer.
Everybody roll insight. Anywho, I guess Cedric. It looks to you like these guards are maybe a little bit shifty. Maybe they're not actually town guards. The way they're running off.
They're
They look pretty noble to me.
Exactly official.
Say what?
Said they look pretty noble to me.
They're dressed like the guards, or pretty much dressed like the
I
guards.
think, yeah, Marcus
But,
doesn't.
Oh.
No one
Yeah,
doesn't
Marcus,
really.
Yeah, Marcus has no idea. No one has no idea. But Cedric,
I
to you,
roll insight again on no one.
What?
Instead, I roll insight again on no one this time.
Yeah.
You see,
But yeah, basically the way they keep running, freaked out,
we're also-
and the way the guy you were dealing with kind of yells after him for help, it seems to you like they might be in cahoots.
Uh-huh.
So yeah. And then it is this guy's turn. He reaches into his pocket where he had put the second piece of the amulet. Finds out that it's empty.
it's unfortunate.
And then he will do... Okay, he will cast, or try to cast Hold Person on Cedric.
I counterspell it.
Oh, really? Alright. How does that...
Is it a level 3 spell or lower?
It's 2, yep.
Then it
So
just
fails.
it just fails.
Alright. So you see him, yeah, he reaches, he doesn't get that brooch out, but you see him get a small, straight piece of iron and start, you know...
I see
trying
his
to
I see his
cast
mouth
a-
moving.
Yeah, yep, and trying to cast a spell with that. And so yeah, you just counterspell it, and he kind of stutters, and the iron breaks apart in his hand. And he...
Is he laying on the
casts a
floor?
spell.
Is he laying on the floor?
He's kind of half sitting, half lying up against the wall.
I'd like to like put my foot on top of him or something.
Oh, okay, yeah, he's right next to you. Okay, yeah, you can do that. Kind of pin him down a little bit. Alright, so that is his turn. The next guard will repeat the same drill. Keep running. And then it's the owl.
It's gonna fly up here. Scout.
Okay. Cedric.
Is
You are
you know what I'm gonna do?
Hey. Well, that misses. Well, no.
Okay.
No. You have
Sure.
advantage. He's prone. Right next
Oh, really?
to you. That hits.
Oh yeah. It was 14 hit.
All right, quickly move my foot out of the way before it gets hit by the hammer.
I was gonna say. Boy. Okay, so you bring that hammer up above your head and just hammer it down right on top of his head, and it gets caved in. There is, I mean, he's not recognizable anymore.
Oh my
He was
gosh.
mush. And he dead. He extremely dead.
Nasty.
Dang, I love this thing. He wasn't even bloody at 17.
No, he was bloody. He was bloody.
Oh, okay.
The automatic bloody marker thingy no longer works. So I just kind of describe if they're really
I
beaten
understand.
up or not.
I just mutter, I guess we weren't planning on talking to him.
Dude, I thought he could be a good fence for us.
All right.
And then I take off running.
Okay. So this last guard also, he was a little bit behind the others, so at this point he just keeps running and doesn't even. Actually, he takes off and does a dash. He kind of.
I wanted to shout after them.
He sees you killing the last guy, so he kind of whizzes past the others. All right, Meisner.
Nothing more to do, is there?
I would like to still do something if it's still my turn, Eddie.
Oh, yeah, sure. Go ahead.
I want to turn back to Zujak and ask if we don't chase them, can the owl follow them to see where they're going?
I'd say, well, we could trail them, yeah, but we'll have to be. I guess I'm not sure. Yeah.
Why are we trailing the guards?
I mean, if the owl knows where they're going, will that be a way that we can know where they're going?
I guess I could have the owl just follow them and then come back to me once he knows where they stop.
Yeah. Or could you warg into the owl and see through its eyes?
Well, I'd have to be within 100 feet, so.
Oh, okay. All right, never mind then.
This
So
is
there's not really a way for us to know where they're.
this is where I think, man, that back cloak would have been really nice.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, would have.
Um,
Although
Alright,
it's
well,
not,
in that
it's not
case-
dark yet, probably. Which this far north, in the winter, it's probably dark already, or get close to.
In that case, I go get my 200 platinum back from his pocket.
All right. Okay, so you can add that 200. So now it is, and I guess if you just want the guards, like if you just let them keep running and ignore them.
I mean,
Yeah, I
I'd
didn't
say,
mean to get off Meisner, sorry.
I'd like to maybe try stopping them. Talk to them, see what was going on there with, or do you think I wouldn't know?
What was your insight?
It was 14.
Not really. Something seemed a little bit weird
Okay.
about it, but Cedric's pretty sure the guards were in cahoots with the thief fella. No one and Meisner. I mean, to them, they're just town guards.
Just doing nothing, basically.
Okay. No one?
I look over and I'm like, wait, why do you guys want to stop them?
I guess I didn't come back here. I'm still out there and I didn't get my... I took a turn that wasn't my turn
Oh.
by moving back there.
Oh,
damn,
yeah.
Damn fool.
Gotcha. How dare you.
Sorry,
So I see the bird fly over and I'm like, why are we following them?
I turn and shout back about how the guards were with him.
Okay.
Could I hear no one from there, or was he saying it?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, if
to
he wasn't
Zujak.
just whispering it to Zujak, sure. 25 feet away, 30 feet.
Yeah, okay. I turn around and kind of point after the guards and just shout something generally about how the guards were in on it.
Okay.
And then I kind of give no one a suspicious squint while I'm at it.
All right.
So I guess I'm still not quite sure exactly what's going on. So I just run like my 30 feet up and stop.
Okay.
Oh,
Guard will.
I do do one thing. I slip on this amulet that I'm. Wait,
You can't. It's broken apart. Like there's
Wait,
a
you need the chain?
in one piece. Well,
I
you
have the
can't
chain.
really properly wear it without the chain.
what is an amulet? Is an amulet like a necklace?
Like, yeah, I think it's like a necklace, right?
I think
Yes.
so.
So you have like a gem, and I have the chain.
Yeah, correct.
So it's not a necklace that you can wear until we put it back together again.
Yep.
Do I need to wear it for it to work?
Yes.
According to the DM, yes.
Yeah, because otherwise.
Well, let's just
pocket.
say this: you don't feel like you're more than.
So it might have been a
What?
ripoff.
I
We
see.
can take it to the magic
Okay.
shop and see what it is.
So this guard will, and he just takes off running with a dash, and he disappears around the corner. And it's Zujak.
We've been hoodwinked.
Can I do a perception to see if I would understand what Cedric was talking about?
Sure. Perception or sight
Insight works better.
or wisdom, intelligence or something like that. You're thinking like, what? Why would we run after guards?
Okay, so I just look over at Cedric and I'm saying, what are you talking about?
Okay. This next guard, same thing, takes off running, disappears around the corner. Then it's the dead guy, he keeps being dead. Next guard, off and disappears around the corner. And Owl.
I'm gonna trying to think. I'll just have it stay there for now.
Okay. Whoops, that wasn't what I meant to do.
You've ended the session.
Good game, everybody.
GG.
I meant to add XP. Or not split it up, but add more. Ooh. Okay, Cedric, you're up.
I'm gonna move 25 feet.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna throw a hand axe after the guy that's running away from me.
All right.
Does an 11 hit him?
Pretty sure it does not.
Use my extra attack to throw another one. And I'm trying to do a non-lethal attack. I want to knock him down.
Okay.
And
A 16 will also.
really? Okay.
Yep.
So with my bonus action, since I've been able to do like I've been able to do 3 melee attacks, would I be able to do 3 ranged attacks too?
I believe it is light melee weapon.
Okay. Then I can't do anything with my bonus action. I'll just
I
shout
don't
after the
believe
guy.
so, and you don't have an X in that.
Well, I
Anyway.
don't have another great axe. Or oh, that was a great axe. Sorry, I rolled the wrong thing. Should I roll hand axe
Oh.
again to see if my second attack hit?
What's the hit modifier on that one?
Oh yeah, it's still a 1d20 plus 6.
Okay, yeah. So it's,
Okay. So I just kind of shout after him and try to scare him.
all right.
Just yell at him.
Okay.
And I get
So it is this last guy's turn, and he also goes disappearing around the corner. And I tell you what, since I said we're going to have a bit of a short session tonight, I think we'll end it there, and the next time you can pick it up, chasing after him if you want, just letting him go if you want, whatever you want. But this may be a little bit strange, but just as you're chasing after them and you know, figuring out what's going on, just got out of the magic shop, feeling pretty good about stuff. It almost feels like
A new man.
the magic shop.
It's got to be these boots.
Great. That's good. That's really good. The old Michael Jordan reference.
I didn't. If I made one, I didn't mean to, but it works.
Michael Jordan had a commercial for Air Force One, or not Air Force, for the Jordan 1, and the commercial was, "It's got to be the shoes."
Nice, nice. I mean, that's what I meant. Yes.
Okay, so do we want to do all the level up now? Or do you want
I'm doing it right now. Yeah.
to do it
Almost
sort of
done.
the next session?
I guess it's like this. I actually
I
wouldn't
just
mind
did it.
looking a little bit into it.
Yeah.
'Cause I think mine's ability stuff, and I'm not quite sure if I want to do abilities or.
Yeah, or you could pick a feat.
Right.
Tell you what, let's do the HP stuff now, and then
Ooh.
you keep track of, you either now or session do your ability scores or whatever.
Okay.
Whatever it is you want.
Forgot about it.
Something else I guess
So-
I'd have a question of is, like, I don't think I ever took a feat the last time you said we could have one.
Mm.
Is
That,
that-
could very well be. If you
Is that-
didn't,
I guess, do you guys have a feat or not?
Yeah, I have a feat because I took the whatchamacallit, the initiative feat.
Okay. Like, I don't think I took one, or did I take one? It's not written down anywhere.
I don't think so. I mean, if you can't remember what it is, you don't have to. So,
Okay.
Okay,
Then-
then this.
but for the